Hey, Tyler. Yeah,
Stats
because
are.
can you just go up there for one plate appearance and then
There, it counts as a game played, right?
I think so.
What is. Look up MLB game played requirements.
Here's any point. So I think you just need like at least one pitch, right? Or can you switch someone mid at bat?
You, in theory, can if they get injured. But the problem is you're switching someone in and they can't come back in the game, so it's kind of tough.
True.
Doesn't really make sense to do unless you're starting for a long period of time. What's the record? Do you think that record will ever be broken?
No, I think
What is the
I
most unbreakable record in sports?
current one?
Yes. Record that stands now, that's you consider to be the most unbreakable.
The Cy Young wins.
I think it's Gretzky.
Cy Young wins is never being broken.
How many is that?
Like 511.
How about 6 ties in one season for the Bears? Will that ever be broken? Cy Young's 750 career complete games. Will that ever be broken?
No one's pitching in 750
Wayne
games.
Gretzky's 2,900 career points. No way. 143 points per season. Over 20 years.
Longest boxing match ever.
How about UConn women's 111 game win streak?
That in theory could.
You think that's do you think that's breakable?
It's more breakable than those other ones.
How about 683 weeks at world number 1 for Tiger Woods?
I mean, Scotty Scheffler's up
683
there.
weeks?
That's how many? That's at least.
That's 12 years?
Yeah, that's
No,
not.
13 years? No way. Rafael Nadal's 14 French Open titles. Richard Petty's 27 wins in a season. That's never been broken. 27 wins in NASCAR in one season. Tyler, 27 NASCAR wins in one season by Richard Petty.
Bonds home run. Get out of here! Come on.
27 wins.
There's definitely more unbreakable ones.
Jeff Gordon won 13 and 98, and that's the closest it's been.
What were they just like?
I don't see a driver winning 27 of 36 races in one season.
Were they just like 10 cars back then?
You can't really compare records across eras, but especially now with the pitch clock and stolen bases being, in theory, easier. How about Celtics 8 straight championships? Will that ever be broken?
They had
8
what,
straight?
like 10 and 11? 11 and 12? Like, was that like. Because they won like 9.
59 to 66.
Yep.
Eight straight.
Wilt Chamberlain's point per game record.
What's that?
Like 50 point something, 51 point something. That was that year that he had the 100-point game.
Bears 6 ties in a season. That's a tough one. Cy Young 749 career complete games. Will that ever be broken?
As this is blocking.
Who's the closest in complete games active?
Active?
Yeah.
No.
30 plus innings by the Paw Sox.
That's right.
Would you have left that game or stayed?
Which featured Wade Boggs and one other famous person, I believe.
Yeah. They wouldn't let a game go that long nowadays.
What if it's a
50.4 points per game in a single season? Yeah, I mean, that's not... That won't happen ever again. What's the highest point per game in the past 20 years?
Past 20 years? Probably
Per season?
guessing a Kobe
30,
season?
low 30s?
No, I say mid 30s.
35.4.
Guessing that was the closest.
Yeah. Who's gonna fill me? Fill me up. We have 2 fillers up. It would cost you about $200 to take one in each. Plus you get a real spin. O'Reilly.
Besides those two fillers, that two box random of luminance is down to single digits.
Oh.
Soren filling in for card tonight.
Is Rubbin racing?
And you know
think
that
so.
Soren pulls all the fire.
In the few breaks I get to do over the course of a year, generally when I open boxes, they are incredible. Tyler can attest. The Braves are still winning.
Do you think there was some type of collusion saying, hey, let's just split this?
Why wouldn't the Mets want to eliminate the Braves? Like
So-
you had said.
So if the Mets win, they have to go to San Diego? Or
What's up, PK? What are the scenarios, PK? Do you know? Or Tyler, do you know about the Mets Braves?
if the Mets win, I believe they go
If the
to
Mets win, the
San
Diamondbacks
Diego.
are. If the Mets win, the Diamondbacks are out.
No, in.
In. The Diamondbacks are in.
Yeah.
And the Mets go to San Diego.
I believe so.
If the Braves win, the Braves are in.
Diamondbacks are in.
Diamond.
Diamondbacks need a
No.
split.
I think the
Diamondbacks-
Mets are in regardless.
No.
That's what Jerry said.
No, don't think Jerry's right.
I need the scenarios. So the Mets had to sweep to get in?
No, they had to win one game.
They did.
Right.
So they're in now
Oh, yeah.
regardless.
Yep, you're right. Never mind.
Okay.
Yep.
Mets win, they play Padres. In San Diego.
Yes.
Either way, none of the Braves or the Mets can't get a home game. Right. Mets are in, D-backs in if Mets sweep.
Do you think this was the worst case scenario for baseball?
What?
Where the hopes of, Arizona, where they can't do anything about it, and this game is played on a Monday after all other games are decided already. So it's not like it was real time. You know how, like football that last week where they like move times where the different
Flex
scenario,
scheduling?
right? Just so you know what you have to do. It's not just hey, I know I'm in now, so I'm just gonna potentially sit guys. But I feel like the division rivalry, you would want to see the Braves get knocked out if you're the
I know,
The Mets
the
like-
Mets, no offense to any Mets fans watching, but it'd be so funny if they get swept in the wild card. Seven. Luminance.
Yep, down to 7.
Let's at least break. Let's start off a little appetizer, Luminance. How was Luminance? You must have been here because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I believe we had the mystery rookie auto.
So you don't know who that is.
Correct. I don't think they know who it is.
You going to the game one in the Bronx? That's sick.
Soren is really jealous.
I am not. I haven't been to Yankee Stadium in. Oof. I used to go all the time when I worked down in Connecticut, but I haven't been to a Yankees game in probably 7 or 8 years.
Got 6 left in Luminance.
Can you name the player on this box?
Yes, I can.
Who?
Can you name him?
Jalen Waddle.
Who was playing tonight?
Waddle.
I need him to score.
Are
a
you
lot.
coming to the game
I am not.
next week?
I'm not.
Are you busy?
It's my last bowling tournament of the year in Maryland.
Will you win 3 stars in a row?
In a row now.
Will you win
In a
3
season,
stars in a
maybe.
season?
Hey, you
What
never
is the
know.
record?
3.
Is the record 3?
It is. Would that
How
count
many people
as-
have that record? Is there a tie?
2 people.
2 people. Is there any Rhode Island bowlers that have that record?
There is not.
So you could be the one.
It's true. Going to be torn on who to root for if Holiday's at the plate with the game on the. Man, you just hate Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday, according to Tyler, is the worst player in baseball. Chris Davis is better than.
Is he still getting paid by Baltimore?
I think so. Chris Davis gets paid for. It's not Bobby Bonilla bad, but it's definitely up there. Deferred sounds cool, but why not get all your money up front and just invest it in Nvidia, and he would have been better off.
Invest it in Bitcoin. First game's tonight, what? That's Tennessee at Miami. Guessing it was going to be low scoring.
First 2
Huntley.
6 wins.
That, oh god, the Jets Broncos game was low scoring. 10-9.
Controversial opinion, but great quarterbacks don't lose that game at home.
I mean, he was hobbled.
Great quarterbacks don't lose that game to Bo Nix,
Who had negative passing
who had
yards.
negative
at
yards, and I don't think it was 50%. If Aaron Rodgers was a great quarterback, he doesn't lose that game.
Yeah.
Just saying. No, you don't leave it to Greg Zuerlein 50-yarder in the weather.
And that cost me some money.
Did you bet?
Jets are cooked. It's over.
Jets have such an easy schedule. They have such an easy schedule, but they still find ways to lose. At home to the Broncos, you tell me Broncos are going to put up 10 points and you can't win?
Yeah, that's...
I mean, it's not like they were playing in hurricane winds, like it was drizzling, but come on. Bills did not look good last night.
I mean, they were due for a stinker. They're playing so well the first 3 weeks.
Bills did not look good last night.
I would be shocked if Tua comes back at all.
Ever?
Yeah. I mean, at what point do you just say it isn't worth it?
Brett Favre went on a podcast and say he estimates he's had over 1,000 concussions.
I saw that. Didn't he testify to Congress?
Yeah.
Recently.
Or the 1,000 concussions, why he defrauded Medicare, or whatever he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
The concussions made me do it. Same with his texting the reporters.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
The concussions made him do it.
Oh man.
I mean, Andy Dalton, comeback player. Come on.
Flacco just knows how to pick his teams.
Stephon Diggs.
And a rushing touchdown yesterday.
How many teams has Stephon Diggs been on? He was on Vikings.
Vikings, Bills, and Texans.
Vikings, Bills, Texans. How many teams has Brandon Cooks been on?
Let's see. Rams, Patriots, Saints, Cowboys,
Houston.
Houston, yeah. 5. A hot dog photo scandal.
Yeah.
I mean, the Medicare fraud sounds pretty, terrible.
It's like that was Big Baby, too, right?
Oh yeah.
The league's health insurance.
Pretty sure they told the basketball player who was caught up in that he could wait on jail time to finish up his like documentary or something. Who was that?
Yeah, Cooks has been on 5 at least. So they were submitting what, fake reimbursements to the league healthcare? 40 years?
Months. 40 months.
Oh.
Yeah. Glenn Bibbias can delay prison to finish documentary.
Remember when he was crying on the bench from Garnett?
I remember that, yeah.
Remember when he used to shoot threes? Braves up 3-0. That's game over. Any orders? Let's fill this luminance.
Got 6 left.
Fill luminance and fill a filler. Wheel spin. Psych. What time does the first game kick off?
7:30. 7:30 and 8:15. Second game looks a lot more interesting on paper. I need the Lions to win tonight. Had Chiefs, 49ers, Ravens, and Lions money line. You were pretty safe with the San Fran bet. Patriots looked inept on offense.
As
I get to enjoy the games with no fantasy implications. Always nice. Definitely BK. Hey, Craig. Soren beat me in our matchup by about 70 points. So
let me check. I was 95% win to win against Jake, and now I'm 66%. There's still a 1% chance you win, even though you have no more players left.
And you have who?
Sam Laporta.
If he fumbles,
If he fumbles
30 times.
50 times. You're playing a man that's out.
Oh, let me. I don't think I have a replacement.
You could put in Jared Goff.
Can I do that? Superflex?
Here is the final score between me and Louth. Louth's team is excellent there on the right. Wilson is really... You have a good kicker. I'll give you that.
That's true, see?
You thought, I'm going to sneak some points with the Cincinnati defense against the...
No, because they're playing well, but I'm not going to pick up another defense just for the hell of it. Got 5 left in Luminance.
Look at you have the best IR team in the league.
It's likely that it's terrible.
Why didn't you not play Olave over...
He had a hamstring
over
issue.
Keon Coleman?
Well, because I wanted to stack with Allen.
Chase Brown on my bench.
I'm gonna save him for when it really matters.
What's up, Craig?
How do you pronounce? Is it A-Chain?
Ashan.
Ashan?
What's up, Stefan? Trying to get these breaks to go, my man. Love to see that filler. Both fillers, to be honest. That's the goal. Luminance, we can get to go. 5 left. Start off with Luminance, but let's get those fillers to go. I know Inception's been up there a bit. It's expensive. Threw in a wheel spin, so you get at least, 15% off. Potential for more than 50% off. Braves are up 3-0.
The Mets have 2 hits.
Are the Mets tanking? As Cohen's given a directive to lose and let the Braves in. Is there collusion against the Diamondbacks?
Started a guy with the ERA of 10.
Well, to be fair, they were already in. So it's a throwaway game for them.
What's the integrity of the game?
Break credit bounty tonight, 275 starting. That is
Especially
above
when,
average.
And when Soren's here, things
I
usually...
pull 101s and I pull 1 touches. It's all ones for me. Pristine's been great to us. It's a great product. It's kind of started a little slower than I expected it to. You don't think 27 innings in 48 hours is doable?
Does Chris Sale pitch tomorrow?
He's miraculously healed.
Yes.
The spasms. Hobby only product. We have 3 hobby only products up here. Inception, hobby only. Pristine, hobby only. And Motif, hobby only. It is a long flight. That I can get behind. You don't think Vegas has priced that in already? How close are we on Luminance?
One.
Can you watch the orders?
Numero uno.
Louth, you are allowed to assemble the list. I think it's gonna go. Louth said if it's with still has one spot within the next 4 minutes, he will fill it.
I'm not allowed to do that.
That's true.
What's that closer love?
Will you please assemble the list?
I'm assembling said list. Have you been practicing your dice rolls?
Yes. I've been practicing giving away money at Pygow. I have 4 out of my 5 betting slips we got at Mohegan cashed.
Did
So
you?
now I have a reason to go back.
Did you go back? Yeah.
No. I hit 4 out of 5 bets. I wish I had bet $100 on each.
Well, scared money don't make money, right?
Yeah.
I like the first touchdown parlays because you can turn a little into a lot.
How has that been working out for you?
It does not. It's just like, hey, $5
You-
to win 6,000. Okay.
It takes you longer to assemble the bets on the screen than it does for the bet to not be null by the time the 1 o'clock games kick off.
And it's a pretty fun sweat to see. Hey, I have
Sweat.
their running back, and they're on the 2-yard line, just for the
You turn on the
quarterback to
TV,
sneak
you
it
go to
in.
the bathroom, and all of a sudden your bet is void on the 1 o'clock games.
Okay, well,
But the dream is there, leading up to Sunday.
it is. Yeah.
All you need is a dream. I had a dream. Are you confused?
I'm getting the list.
1 spot left in Luminance. College football touchdown scores, Louth, is free money. You interested in free money?
I do love free money. But I feel like most of those are just, huge favorites, like minus, 240.
Like the
whatever.
running backs or
Yeah.
something?
Especially on like the powerhouse teams that are going to score 40 points a game. But put in a couple of those and it turns out to even money. So did you watch the Georgia Alabama game?
No. I heard it was good, though.
With the ups and downs in the last 5
There were
minutes?
actually quite a few almost comebacks in the 1 o'clock game, NFL. The Packers were down by how much, and they only lost by,
Like 3 or 4.
yeah,
The Falcons.
yep, almost blew it.
Who saved the day?
Sold out. Who closed it? Moniz. Thank you, sir. O'Reilly. What old parts?
Just working on that final list. And the break will be coming right up. Well, I feel like it might not be a preview. I mean, those are 2 of the best teams in the country.
Alabama is now number 1.
Saw that they leapfrogged multiple teams.
Do you have the...
What are you doing? I would have thought that you would have prepped that when you got here.
Well, I didn't want to take anything for granted. I don't know if we would need it. title. All right, crew. Break number 1 of this beautiful Monday here in Rhode Island. 2024 Luminance Football Hobby 2-box random team number 2. We will throw the dice down the tower like we always do. 5 and a 1, 6 times. Good luck.
Six times. We got the Saints to the Steelers. Definitely going to need to
Make that one
fix that.
a little smaller. You gotta go down one more. There you go.
There you go.
6 times.
And 6, we got Paul down to Greg. Paul with the Saints, Greg with the Steelers, everyone in between.
Be 3 autos and 1 mem per box. Good?
Good.
All right. Good luck. Ingram. It's kind of cool. I haven't seen the set yet. B-Rob. Engage. TJ Watt. Jesse Bates. 236 out of 299. Here is our first auto. Dylan Johnson, Titans. Going to Bob Giroda. 235 out of 700 on the Dylan Johnson auto. Jalen McMillan. Cade Stover. And Byron Murphy. Jahmyr Gibbs. Stroud. Tua. Fusion. Odell Beckham going to Baltimore. That's Ant Sapala on the Fusion. It's kind of cool. Josh Allen going to Buffalo. That's Joe Hernandez. 30 out of 35 on the Josh Allen. Jamari Thrash going to Cleveland. Wide receiver Paul LeBrecq. 101 out of 350 on the Jamari Thrash. Here we go. J.J. McCarthy. 44 out of 75 going to Minnesota. Stefan. 44 out of 75 on the J.J. McCarthy.
Tyler loves that one.
Very nice. Tyler, number 1 J.J. McCarthy fan. It's a nice card, Stefan. Bo Nix on the rookie. Going to Denver, Frank. Keon Coleman. Louse guy. And Jordan Whittington. All right, should have 1 more auto, 1 mem. Jahan Dotson. Jared Goff. Amon-Ra. Kenneth Walker. Dynamic rookies, Spencer Rattler. New Orleans going to Paul. Here we go. Last boy, Christian McCaffrey. Spirit swatches, 33 out of 50 going to San Fran. Stefan on the Spirit swatches, Christian McCaffrey. Chris Jenkins, 16 out of 175. Spencer Rattler, rookie. Got Nate Wiggins and J.C. Latham. Should have an auto in this pack. Breece Hall. Cortland Sutton, Cooper Kupp, Josh Allen, Savage, Khalil Mack, 33 out of 50, going to the Chargers, Bob Giroux on the Khalil Mack Savage. Last auto, Future Sigs, NIL, Jimmy Horn Jr. from Colorado. This will be a random, right?
Yep.
Jimmy Horn Jr. Future Signatures, NIL from the Colorado Buffalo. Ennis Rakestraw Jr., 117 out of 150. Going to Detroit. That's Greg Allen. Troy Fatanu and Kool-Aid McKinstry. And Brian Thomas. Last one. That is box number 1. We've got one more box here. Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby, Thibodeau, CD, engaged. What?
You're engaged.
Engaged Micah Parsons, unnumbered, going to Dallas. That's Parenti. And engaged Micah. Trey McBride auto, going to Arizona. That's Matt Camden. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on the Trey McBride. Cool auto. Got Graham Barton, 122 out of 175. And it's Rakestraw. There's Jaden Daniels going to Washington. That's Ansapala.
He looks really good this year.
He looks like a stud. Darius Robinson. He set a record. I forget what it was this past week. Aaron Rodgers, Montez Sweat, Juju, Dak, Fusion Purdy, going to San Fran. That's Stefan on the Purdy Fusion. Auto here, Byron Murphy, the second, going to Seattle. Moniz, 43 out of 50 on the Byron Murphy. Sam Hartman, 169 out of 299. Not the Commanders quarterback we want, but Jaden Hicks, Joe Milton, Pats, and Cooper DeJean going to the Eagles. Anthony Richardson. What's up, Jake? Jahan Dotson, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra, Vestige, Aaron Rodgers, going to the Jets, Paula Breck. Tyreek Hill. 6 out of 100 for the Tyreek. This is our mem. That's kind of cool. Is that Beacons?
Beacon.
Beacons, Derek Carr. Makes
Yes.
him look like Jesus.
Is there ray of
New
light over
Orleans,
there?
Paul Lebrecq on the Derek Carr. Huaga, Marvin Harrison Jr. Johnny Wilson, our good old friend. Johnny Wilson of the Eagles. Striking resemblance. And last pack here of box number 2. Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, Cortland Sutton, Savage, CJ Stroud, nice. Houston, Matt Miller on the Savage Stroud. Jalen Waddle, 195 at 299, going to Miami. Carr sucks since you picked him up easy. Dallas Turner, 30 out of 35, going to Minnesota. That's Stefan. Stefan had a good break. Stefan had a good break. Last auto here. Red on card, year 1 auto. Michael Pratt, Green Bay. Greg Allen on the Michael Pratt on card, year 1 auto. Round 7, pick 245. That had to be pretty close to Mr. Relevant, but Michael Pratt, year 1 auto.
It.
Kool-Aid and Braylon Allen to round it out. Recap coming in 1 second. We have a random to do for the NIL auto. Do the random first.
Do it. Let me grab all the names.
Teams.
All the teams. Names of teams.
Yep.
Yep. Roll again.
2 and 1, 3 times.
3
This
times.
is for the NIL Future Sigs Jimmy Horn Jr. of the Colorado University Buffaloes.
And 3. Good luck, crew.
Jets going to Paul Lebrecq on the Jimmy Horn Jr.
Paul. Marv to win Rookie of the Year.
Over Jaden Daniels.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so. Who's been the better receiver? Neighbors
Odunze.
or Harrison?
Sorry about that. All right, recap. Recap. Thank you. Vestige Jets. Aaron Rodgers, Fusion Purdy. Rattler, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison, Savage, CJ Stroud. Numbered cards. Waddle, Sam Hartman, Jesse Bates, Chris Jenkins, Graham Barton, Rakestraw, Tyreek. Very nice J.J. McCarthy going to Stefan out of 75. Savage Khalil Mack out of 50. Dallas Turner out of 35. And Josh Allen out of 35. Got 2 mem here. Beacons Derek Carr and Spirit Swatches McCaffrey. And then our autos, Michael Pratt, year 1 on card auto. Dylan Johnson, Jamari Thrash, Byron Murphy, and Trey McBride out of 10 going to Camden. Appreciate that, Phil. we are gonna hang out for a while, and try to fill some other breaks. We have a filler up there for Merlin. We have a filler up there for Inception, both UEFA soccer fillers. Motif football, 14 left. Select NASCAR, 15 left. The Cup hockey can't go tonight, but that's almost half full. And the closest baseball break is Bowman Chrome 2-box random teams. Let's fill the Merlin filler. That would be a fun one to do. We've loved Merlin. Merlin is a channel staple.
We've got the two big boys in there, Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Inception filler's been up for a little bit. We added a wheel spin there if you take a spot. We know that's expensive, but that has a high ceiling break. Inception's beautiful.
Oh,
What?
Pete Rose passed away.
Oh my God, they're dropping like flies.
Dumbo.
Rest in peace, Pete Rose. Breaking news on the. Did you just break that story?
I broke the trade for the Knicks on Friday.
Yep.
But that was 83.
Will he finally be elected to the Hall of Fame?
I believe so.
I'd walk through hell in a gasoline suit to play baseball. Who said that?
Who?
Pete Rose. The late Pete Rose.
Can I have your sources, please?
Baseball quotes on Twitter. Wow. Doesn't it feel like it comes in waves? Like Maggie Smith, now Pete Rose, Dikembe Mutombo today. Who else? Chris Christopherson. Chris Sale. KRIS. KRIS.
I mean, he was old.
88.
88. Yeah.
Passed away in Hawaii on a surfboard. Yeah, I think. You think posthumously he's let in?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
100%?
Yeah. Which I don't get why you couldn't just do it. I mean, he was 83. At least toss him a
What is
a
that
bone.
store in what what place in Vegas?
Caesars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that store gonna do that advertises
Pete Rose there every time.
Did the Reds make the playoffs?
No.
Bad day. Who didn't like Pete Rose? I mean, come on. He's a likable guy.
That catcher who Rose ran over in the All-Star game.
Yeah, other than Bud Selig, who did not like Pete Rose, and the catcher who What do you do? Break his
Collarbone.
collarbone?
Yeah. Well, there's the like committees now, right? With the like
Tyler,
legends
yeah.
committees.
Tyler, will Bonds be let in when he passes away? In A-Rod and Roger Clemens? It's I don't understand not letting Pete Rose in. It's not like his stats aren't legitimate. It's like he bet on baseball.
Yeah, it was, there's a lot of shady characters from the last century.
Shoeless Joe,
That yeah, well,
Black Sox. It's like I have a hard time punishing the guy for clearly it was the rest of his life now, but punishing the guy like for all of eternity because he made a poor choice by, you know,
poor
the
choices.
the integrity. Yeah, I get it, but
I mean, it's I yeah, I get
recognize
it
his
because
performance on the field as a player, with the asterisk that, he made poor choices.
yeah, especially now with all the sports leagues promoting gambling and the amount of money that I'm sure they're making off of the partnerships.
I mean, we have the hit king and the home run king not in the hall, right?
Yep. Bond should have been years ago. It shouldn't just be because a person passes away, and that's what it seems like it has. Right, right, exactly.
I mean, 4,300 hits. I couldn't get a hit if you gave me 4,300 at bats. This guy got 4,300 hits. That committee is, yeah. The Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame voting process is trash.
It's all not random people, but it's like
And they all have
sports writers.
their own agendas.
Right.
There's people that, one guy who didn't vote for Jeter just to make headlines,
Right. It's like, well, what's the story? If Babe Ruth wasn't,
Yeah. It'd be like the one guy who doesn't vote for Otani to get into the Hall of Fame when when he finally retires.
I
They'd
mean,
be like, oh, no.
well, I
He,
mean, he still has a ways to go though.
you don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
If he
If Otani
never
retired
plays
today, would he
again.
be a Hall of Famer? Question to the chat. If Otani retired today, would he be a Hall of Famer? I think the answer is clearly yes, but poll. Poll to the chat. Is Otani a Hall of Famer if he retires today? How many MVPs? 3 MVPs?
does he have three?
Once he wins this one, I believe. Tyler says no, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, he still has to do it for a couple more years to just pad those random stats that baseball is known for.
How many career wins does he have? You got to look at his total. Here comes the Otani scandal.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Otani made his translator take the fall. Otani is a gambling addict. What are his change of pitching?
Where? Oh,
Right there. Fielding.
38 wins.
19 losses.
Yeah.
Otani is a big cheater.
Look at this.
So much anti-Otani
Negative
hate.
war.
Courtney, you think he cheated because he bet? You think he made his translator take the? You think he made his translator take the fall, and that's a cheating, or do you think he's cheating somehow with his performance on the field? Strong condemnation of Otani in the chat.
So see, he is not a Hall of Famer at this point in time.
Okay. I don't know. 3 MVPs?
But this is the first time he's going to play in the postseason, right? Or has he played?
Yes,
before?
because when's the last time the Angels made the playoffs?
No.
This is his first year in Dodgers, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the contract is pretty crappy. I mean, it helps them, but you just don't see a lot of people taking that kind of deferred money. I see. Your thoughts of him are pretty high, so.
To two throw to first base. Yeah, I mean, stolen bases nowadays are kind of not really relevant in terms of
Well, I mean,
the all-time records.
I mean, it's a little bit easier, but
It's 100% easier.
but he still had the second most in the entire league. I mean, if it was so easy to, then you don't see a lot of people stealing 60 bags in a year.
Ellie led the league in strikeouts and stolen bases, I believe.
Sounds familiar.
I think he led the league in strikeouts and stolen bases. 218 strikeouts.
Yep.
Led the league in strikeouts, stolen bases,
and
and caught stealing.
And caught stealing. Yep. Trout will.
Trout,
Trout has the metrics that everyone loves.
I think. If Otani retired today, I think he'd make it into the Hall of Fame. Maybe not first ballot, but I think he'd make it in eventually. Just the impact he's had. Two-way player.
Is there a minimum amount of years that the Hall of Fame requires you to play?
Ask Google.
Ten seasons of Major League Baseball.
How many seasons has he played?
Not 10.
You sure?
He's played 7.
Okay. So by letter of the rule, he would not be in.
Yeah.
But
So-
if that didn't exist. If rainbows and what's the saying?
If
Gumdrops and lollipops or something like that.
if ifs and buts, what can't do not.
Yeah, that's the one.
God. All right,
Ask
crew.
Google if Trout is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
What are his stats? I mean, he's getting in, but just like Griffey all over again.
Griffey was unanimous, was he not?
He was not.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was unanimous? Rivera?
Rivera, and that's it, I believe.
That's it? Jeter should have been.
Yeah.
No? Jeter's not a unanimous Hall of Famer?
I mean, he's just a singles hitter.
So is Ichiro. Is Ichiro in? Or has he not been retired long enough?
I mean, he played till it was like 50s.
Ichiro is 50.
And in 2019, so next year
Ichiro is
eligible.
eligible. Does CC make the Hall of Fame?
No.
He won a Cy Young.
So
Cy Young's
there's
not
a lot of
freshman,
players who.
How do you feel about Chris Sale winning the Cy Young after leaving the Red Sox?
I mean, I'm not a Red Sox fan, so it's
Okay.
okay.
Just what's your opinion?
Didn't he punch a
Dugout phone?
like a chalkboard or something? And
He did. He did punch something out of anger.
was that in his rehab start?
You might have been right. All this baseball talk, I want to rip some baseball.
Well, his baseball is the 2-box Bowman Chrome, cheap little random, 1999.
Did the Braves officially win?
Yes, 3-0.
Diamondbacks are sad. ChatGPT won't give you the winners? That's. Are you asking it the right way?
What is the right way?
Say ChatGPT, give me the
What will the final score be?
aggregate picks for the top 10 most successful handicappers in the country.
One of them's right here, so
You lost a bet by betting on the Jets?
yeah, a bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who bets on the Jets? Jets are never coming back.
$80,000 fans. That's a lot of fans.
Yeah, Stefan is our number one Cooperstown because he lives there.
It's cadence. Bet for them, they lose. Bet against them, they win. That's with me with the Falcons. Doesn't help that they play like a 2-point game every week. If I was a professional gambler, would the Dolphins cover 2.5 points versus the Titans?
Yeah, that is so.
You know, back in my day, you just had the magic 8 ball.
Likely.
Try again later.
On the overseas flight to London.
Is he still playing?
Former.
No, I don't know if he got a job somewhere else.
Yeah, McDonald's. Any orders? Just another manic Monday.
Are
Wish
are
it
you
were
gonna sing some karaoke for
Sunday.
us, or
That's my fun day.
I
Did
don't have to
any
remember.
local people go to the Mike Parenti show yesterday? On the level card show? Anyone go? You want to paste in the actual break?
Yeah.
Wondering how it went.
Bump the bounty up to 290.
Rick, rest in peace, Pete Rose. Yeah, it's been We lost Mutombo today, right? Was that yesterday or today?
Today, I believe.
And
Well,
then
news broke today.
Pete Rose. Rick, you think Pete gets in? You think Pete gets in posthumously to the Hall of Fame? And congrats on the big win, Alabama. Yeah, Matt, we'd love to make a push on something. It's been a little bit of a slow Monday, but um, yeah, we are here.
We got the two soccer fillers offering the wheel spin for each Inception filler spot taken.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think he definitely gets in, but it's a shame they basically said we're not letting you in until you die. That's a shame. One of the best players in the history of the league. Played it, you know, for all intents and purposes, played it the right way, played it hard, made poor decisions. But when he was a manager, but you know, said he always bet on his team to win. Isn't that what he said?
Right,
Never bet against his team.
but if he didn't bet on his team, does that mean he wasn't trying to potentially win?
Right.
These are his choices, but let's be clear. Yeah. It looks like besides those two failures, the closest is that motif football that's a little more than halfway full. That 14 left. It is a little pricey, but that is the closest one besides those fillers. October 19th is a big day. Bama at Tennessee and Georgia at Texas. Is Tennessee for real? uh, well, that's why you have your phone. You can just watch during the reception. Have you had a ghost pepper before? We got 12 left in motif. Matt Miller, thank you. Gotcha. I think their last handful of losses have all been to Alabama. They should have lost. Was it 2 weeks ago? Kentucky. And not many people do. He's a heck of a quarterback. I thought that there would have been a little bit of a dip once Saban left, but it's like they didn't even miss miss a beat. So I don't know with 12 teams, I feel like an SEC team that has one loss is gonna find a way in, but they're all gonna beat up on each other.
We gonna fill anything?
Got a couple motif spots to go.
Did we?
12 left.
12 left. Can we make a push on motif? This is the last box of the case. Oops.
Looking for that Brady auto.
Can we make a push on this? Looking for the Brady auto. Could it be in here? It's very possible.
With Soren pulling, you never know.
Ghost pepper.
What was that hot sauce you tried and you just started like hiccuping?
Was that at
Well,
in Newport?
that was for Card's birthday, where you had to sign the waiver.
Oh, that
for
was
the,
at the what's the place in Newport? On the corner there.
I don't know the name of it, but I remember being there.
Westphalian.
Too soon. Waddle has one catch. It's be a low scoring game.
Brick Alley Pub.
Oh,
COVID.
Does a group of five team make it in because of the new rules? 11 left in motif. Let's make a run, crew.
Let's go.
Mark I with the spot. Thank you. Will the Jaguars win a game this year?
Are they undefeated? Are they winless?
They are. What's the opposite of undefeated?
On win? Unwinnable?
Someone just fumble. Jags will win next week. Home to the Colts. I thought it was going to be because they had a bye week or something where they couldn't lose. What's the line now, Tyler? Potentially the two 0-4 teams could both be in the AFC South if Tennessee loses tonight. Really, is that all since Richardson is dinged up or something else?
Can we make a huge push on motif?
Link you in chat.
What's the spot in motif? 45?
Yes.
Um, Do some wheel spins for this box of motif. Let's think about this. Let's see. How many spots left? 11. So, how about any spots that went today? We'll throw. We'll give away 3 wheel spins. So, any spots that went today, I think that was what, 3 spots have gone?
Yes. Yeah.
We'll throw 3 wheel spins in the break to those if it goes tonight. It's those spots. So, we'll do a random and top 3 teams get a wheel spin after the random. Throw a little bit of incentive in there. Min 20 on the wheel spin, max 75. Louth has been known to spin red numbers.
Though I just bet black numbers on roulette.
$20.24. $11 left in motif.
Where's the soccer group at tonight?
Imagine if I pulled that Brady card. Crazier things have happened. Product hit. Give it to 8 o'clock, see if we get some movement on there. Or anything else. Agreed, Matt. Would love to fill it. 6 auto cards per box, 8 cards per box. 6 of them. Autographs.
The last box of the case.
Last box of the case. We have ripped the first 2. I did not personally rip them, but you can watch the video, see what came out of there. I'm feeling. It's going to fill at some point. Would love it to be tonight. Throwing those 3 wheel spins in. Not many people watching. 6 people. As high scoring as you expected.
I'll say, I do need the Dolphins kicker to get at least a field goal.
That's not a guarantee. You need him 3 points.
No, it's a close matchup, um, but I think I'm up like five. I'm up. I'm up six. I have Miami's kicker and Amon-Ra St. Brown versus Ridley and Gibbs.
Calvin.
Yes. Hasn't been targeted yet, so.
What comes out Wednesday, Lau? Elite football. UEFA women's. Yep, UEFA women's and elite football. All right, some people just hopped on. We're trying to fill Motif football. 11 left. There are 3 wheel spins in that break. So any people that took spots today will be eligible. So I think 14 spots were left as of today. So 3 wheel spins will go to the top 3 names on the list.
We're getting.
Bruce Lee anniversary connection.
Yeah.
11 people watching. 11 left. If everyone took 1 spot.
That 101 bounty's creeping up there too.
Almost at 300. Imagine you take a Motif spot, 1 spot gone. Imagine you took a Motif spot, you hit the 101 bounty, and you get a wheel spin. You could get $365 for a $45 spot. Break credit, of course, but
Jay fills with the spot. Thank you.
thank you, Jay. Down to 10.
Who's your pick to win the World Series?
Yankees.
You talking with your head or your heart?
Both.
Ten left. I don't know. Titans driving. My last pick is the Dodgers. I think they're the favorite, right? That would also be my pick, though I hope Cleveland wins because I have a futures ticket on them. So Dodgers plus 300. Yankees next biggest favorite. Oh, Gab King with the spot.
Let's go. Down in 9. Let's will this motif to go.
Single digits.
Let's will this motif to go. 3 wheel spins if it goes tonight. 3 wheel spins in the break. So we will random the 14 people. Louth will check me on that. That took spots today. If you take multiple spots, you get multiple chances. We will random the 14 people. The top 3 names will get a wheel spin. Min 20, max 75. 1-on-1 bounty is 290.
Basically a 21% chance of getting a wheel spin.
Yep.
If it was just one, right? So no. If I got a 14, yeah. 21%.
It was 14 that won today, right?
Yeah, it started at 14.
Okay, 9 left. Say so. Say so. Big push on motif football. 9 left. It started at 14. 3 wheel spins in the break. You want to write that in chat? Here's your AL MVP right here. Do you agree?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Random to work.
Randomize. Motif. That's right. With the link. Lau says it must be true. 3 wheel spins randomized for the 14 spots taken tonight. If motif fills, we'll give it a bit. Hoping for a wave of people to jump in, take some spots while everyone's watching the Monday night football games.
And the shutout's over.
Miami's struggling this year.
Dan Marino's not walking through that door.
He is on that commercial.
Pretty funny commercial.
Yeah, where he puts on his glasses to read them.
It's him, Emmett, Randy Moss, and Jerry Rice.
What would you estimate the win probability is for the Titans at the moment?
58.
Pretty specific. You must be a statistical genius.
It wasn't specific. It would have been a point something.
I want to see a baller come in here and just fill motif. 9 spots. What's the worst case if the Astros win the World Series? Or if the Yankees win?
Houston's definitely more hated at this point. So
And they've won
when was the last time the Yankees won? 2009?
2009. It's been 15 years.
You were just a wee lad.
Before that, it was 2000.
Then the Diamondbacks destroyed their dynasty.
In 2001, yeah. They came back against Rivera. Luis Gonzalez. Mark Grace. Hyung Kim.
Schilling and Johnson, right?
Schilling and Johnson. Peter Schilling. $8:15. We're gonna cut it off. So someone ball out now, or you'll wait till Wednesday. When
Are you
if
here
Chris
Wednesday?
is feeling better, we'll be back, and I will be here. You're gonna see me today. You're gonna see me Wednesday. Chris will be breaking on Wednesday though, so he'll be here. I'll be back in my usual seat, and then I will be here next Monday with Louth. What? Wheel spin won't be there Wednesday. No, we got to get all the wheel spins while Chris is away. I just want to rip. I got the taste with Luminance. I want to rip some more football. Three wheel spins into the break if Motif goes tonight. 9 spots left. This is the last box of a 3-box case. Still looking for that Tom Brady auto.
Trying to remember what we pulled in the first couple.
I think it was a little bit muted in the first 2 boxes.
Yeah, it wasn't anything of
So,
substance.
Could this
I
be
recall.
the hot box of the case? I hope so. Save the best for last.
Oh,
Oh.
someone.
Someone balled out with my deadline. John.
Oh,
Let's go, John.
ask and you shall receive,
Stud.
sword.
Thank you, sir. Everyone hop on. We're ripping Motif. Do not turn your dial. Stefan, your purchases did go through, I believe. You took a Motif spot about 8 minutes ago. And John just closed it. So we are ripping. Louth will we're going to do the randoms for the wheel spins first.
Let me just make that list quick so we
Yep.
can jump right into it after.
So it'll be the last 14 teams, I believe, on the list when you export it.
Yep.
Thanks, John. As always, you're a baller. John gets the Baller of the Night award. John has a leg up for each wheel spin, in theory. Most spots.
I do.
We are ripping. I was gonna delete that from the breaks available list. Come on, pull me something huge. Master of Excel. It's like he uses this for his job or something. That 32? Only have filler left for soccer, Chris. John, Barcelona and Real are left in the Merlin filler. Barcelona and Real, two biggest teams, I believe.
This is a 14.
Sure. When did Greg Allen take his?
Not today.
Okay. Just Google motif and you'll see. Google. No, go to where you search for Stefan. Just search motif. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Okay. Uh, the filler is what, $69.99. Barcelona.
Or this one?
Yep, $69.99 for the Merlin filler. 9 spots left in that Barcelona Real.
The two biggest teams. This is a half case.
$450 for Barcelona, $250 for Real. All right, you ready for motif?
We do wheel spins first?
Yep, wheel spins first. Let Louth spin the wheel.
Well, first we gotta randomize.
Yep. Okay. Here's the random. Six and a one, 7 times.
7 times. These are the last, well, not the last, but the 14 spots taken tonight. Top 3.
Get a wheel spin. Min 20. 7 times.
Good luck.
Miller, John, and John. Congrats, Matt. And congrats, John. Louth will do the honors. First wheel spin for Matt Miller. On wheel. Up. All right, $20, Matt. Next two are for John.
Oh, 75 getting away.
20 again. 20s are hot.
Last one for John. Oh.
15 will turn that into a 20. 20 each on 3 spins, so 40 for John, 20 for Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah,
thank you, John.
Appreciate that, John.
Thank you, everyone who closed this up.
Order in. John going crazy. My man John just closed a filler for Merlin, so we will be ripping that tonight. That's awesome. Thanks, John. Appreciate
John.
that. We're having a night. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Four and a one, 5 times.
I've got the Bears to the Browns.
Here comes Bryce Young.
Got Prenti to Mike Pettit.
How many times did I say it was?
It's 5. What's 7?
I don't know. How many did you do the first one?
Was it 7?
What?
Whoops.
No, rewind the tape.
All right, guys, just checking back
Was
to
it?
see what the dice roll was.
No, it was way after that.
Was 7.
6 and a 1, 7
Yep.
times.
So, it's still on 5.
Still
So
on 5.
7. So, sorry about that. I'm deleting that out. Putting in the,
So distracted.
yes. It's actually Bills to the Packers. Back to here on 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
Yep. Frank DeLuca to Ansapala.
Where? Is that the right list?
What am I doing?
What are you doing? Reset.
Yep.
Reset. Put it in.
Time
Here
out.
we go. We're going to get the right list here.
Oops.
This is your list, right?
Yep.
All right. Lau's having a brain fart, but we're...
It's definitely wrong.
we're good now.
I have pulled
2,
the
3,
luminance one.
4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Greg Allen down to Mike Maduris. Teams are right.
Yep. Pulled the wrong list from my Excel sheet.
Yep.
My bad on that.
Is all teams are in. Perfect. There we go. There's the right team. There we go. All good? Good luck. Card cam on. Beautiful box here. Good luck, everyone. Show me a Brady one time. Speak of the devil. Not Brady, but Brett Favre, Green Bay, going to Mike Mduris on the Green Bay Packers. Brett Favre. Thought it was 7 times. Stephen. Musin Muhammad, 10 out of 20. Going to Carolina.
Or was that
Was that the what?
the roll for the wheel spins sometimes, or
The
do
roll
we?
for the wheel spins. We'll check this. Give us a second. Just to make sure it's all. No. Check the. It's 7 times, right?
Yeah.
I think it was 5 times. Oh, it said 5 times. All right. Well, let's go back and check.
Yeah, see, I was
Well,
right the first
you
time.
were right.
Jeez.
Why do we get say 7 times? Well, we can. Good thing is we have it on the. Good thing is we have it on the screen here, so we will fix that. Right? You did the 5 times both ways, right?
Well, the first 5 was with the wrong list of people, but team wise, it was right.
We'll
So
get it right. Don't worry. It'll take us a little time, but. Chicago Bears down to. All right, let's do this. We got it on tape, so we will just fix it in here. That's what we get for giving away real spins. York Jets. Apologize for this. Embarrassing, but that's why we record, so we can get it right. You did do it 5 times for the names, right? So we should have it on.
it was the wrong name list though. So
Oh. Yeah, but you did it again 5 times, so in theory we should be able
yeah,
to see it.
correct.
Baltimore Ravens, Dallas Cowboys. I am making the team list from scratch.
Based off
Basis the video that you can all rewind and see. Just so we get it right. Is on the up and up here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's make sure this is 5 times, right?
Yep.
Jaguars. we'll get the Merlin break right off the bat. I guarantee you that. Bengals, Angeles Chargers, Miami. Had the wrong name. Minnesota Vikings, Cleveland Browns. All right. We got the team list right now. Is that the...
No, that's the bad one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What is that? What is that? Just want to make sure.
Should take me 2 more minutes here. Thank God for recording. John, Greg, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Corey,
Matt,
Greg, John, Corey, Greg. That's 24. Then John, Corey, Stefan, Mark, Greg, Mike Maduras, Greg, John. All right. We have now fixed it. And here are the names, and you can rewind and double check this, but it is now right. So appreciate that. Sorry about that, but we did record and we did get it right, and we will take the time to get it right for you. So anyway, back to the break. Musin Muhammad, Carolina. This is going to John. 10 out of 20 on the Virtuoso marks. Barry Foster, Pittsburgh Steelers, going to Matt Miller. 9 out of 10 on the Barry Foster Steelers break. Steelers card. Keyshawn Johnson, 10 out of 10 on the gallery graphs, going to the New York Jets. That is Nick Savikis on the Keyshawn Johnson. Yeah, he did, John. Maurice Jones-Drew, Jacksonville. Greg Allen. 1 out of 20 on the Maurice Jones-Drew. You'll like this one, John. I don't know if you're a Pats fan, but it's not Brady. But how about a 2 out of 3 Drew Bledsoe endorsements going to the Patriots? 2 out of 3 to the Bledsoe on the Motif endorsements autograph card. Drew Bledsoe going to John. Super nice card. Oh, and how about this? Anthony Richardson on-card auto. 11 out of 49. Indianapolis Colts going to Greg Allen. 11 out of 49. Going to the Colts. Anthony Richardson auto. Beautiful. AR. And we did hit the 1-of-1 bounty. Back-to-back Indianapolis Colts cards. Edgerrin James, 1-of-1 base card. Indianapolis going to Greg Allen. Indianapolis Colts. Matt, sorry about that, man. But to be fair, we did end up getting it right. But yeah, sorry about that confusion, for sure. Edgerrin James, Indianapolis Colts, 1-of-1, Greg Allen, 1-of-1 bounty. Boom. Appreciate that break. We'll give you a recap. Was a long road to get there, but we got it right. Appreciate the chat, keeping us making sure we get it right, because that's ultimately what's most important. Again, apologies for the confusion, but that's why we record and go back and make it right. Replay review.
Last one.
How many spots did Greg have? Greg had almost as many spots as John. What's up, Camden? Camden, your package is going out today. Package is going out today. I saw Jerry shipping it UPS, so you should get it tracking. Brett Favre base, Anthony Richardson auto out of 49, Barry Foster out of 10, Musin Muhammad out of 20, Maurice Jones-Drew out of 20, Keyshawn Johnson 10 out of 10 gallery graphs, Drew Bledsoe beautiful out of 3 going to John, beautiful Bledsoe, and then the Edgerrin James 1 of 1 will give Greg his 101 bounty. All right, crew. This is a half case of Merlin, 6-box half case filler. Filler is full, so Louth is going to get the list and do the filler, and then we will random the boxes in this case and go from there. Appreciate this, John. Huge fill tonight. Baller status, John. Barcelona and Real.
Still have to give the wheel spins out too. The
For what?
great credit. I still have to pay that out. Don't want to forget.
That wasn't the right list, Matt? I'll show you. We'll take a look. But pretty sure. Get it right no matter what. That was a 5 times, right?
Yep.
Did you delete this? Yeah, right.
I can just Control Z. I'm just gonna.
Saying you had Pats, Matt. Let's take a look. Quick. What's this third? That's the wrong one.
That's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Where is it? It's the right list, right? Yep.
That would be.
Parenti, you think got Colts, huh? That's our list, right? So here's the team list. We'll redo it again for you, Matt, just to make sure we got it right. It'll take us 2 minutes here. 4-1. Team list on 5 roll was Pats, Colts 10, and Pats 12. Correct. Yep, that's what I see. Yeah, I see that list. Do it again quick just to make sure we get it right while we're live. Cowboys. Bills. Seattle Seahawks. Let's see. Tampa Bay. I feel like deja vu. I think I just did this, but we'll see. Jaguars. Green Bay Packers. New Orleans Saints. Bengals. Cleveland Browns. That's our 32. Perfect. And then we will do the
Just let it play.
There we go. We're going to get 5 times here. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah. Parenti wasn't in this break, Matt. You got to look at the. You got to look at the right team list, or the right people participant list, which is at like 19, 20 minutes and 32 seconds. It's the one with John Lau in or John Lowe and everything. And I have Greg Allen has the Colts. Let's see, Greg Allen, John Lowe, Jason Williams, John Lowe, Matt Miller, Corey McCormick, Nick Savikas, John Lowe, Greg Allen, John Lowe, Matt Miller, Greg Allen, John, Greg. Yeah, that's what we had, right? You see any differences on the left?
I do not.
Oh, it looks the same, right? Yeah, we just did it again, Matt. We'll send you the screen grabs. You gotta make sure you have the right, because Louth initially pasted the wrong team list in, but we ended up getting it right. So it matches what we got here, what we had on the screen. But we can talk after. We want to get the Merlin break done, but we just redid it, and Louth can sort it, but it looks exactly the same as what we ended up getting on the screen and getting right in the end. But if you fast forward and make sure you get the right team list on there, the one that had John in there 9 times, I believe the first one he pasted didn't have John in it at all. That was the luminance break. No, it's all good. It was. We want to make sure it's right.
Yeah, it's
You know,
it was our
Sorry for the delay of people that are watching, but we want to make sure Matt is comfortable with what happened because he was in the break, and we want to make sure we get it right. And John, appreciate. Why was what list ran 5 times? The incorrect list, the one he pasted. Right after. When was the other team last lost ran? So we ran the team first. We did the team once because all the teams didn't change, but then we got the right player list in, and we ran them that 5 times. Yeah, Mark, we did do wheel spins for motif. But Matt, we'll go with you after. I'll send you the time links so you can see that. Again, apologize for the confusion. I know it's frustrating, but we're confident we got it right in the end. And we'll send you an email, and we'll send you some break credit, Matt, for the frustration. Appreciate that, and appreciate everyone watching. But let's get the Merlin break going. Well. Matches, right?
Yep.
Okay, paste that in.
$6. So let me just triple check that.
Yep.
Just triple checking everything.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get that filler list.
Yeah, I know, John. We wouldn't like that. You guys wouldn't like that in the end. But we just got to make sure we get it right.
$6 filler.
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty much John.
Stefan for 1, John for 9. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. 6 and a 6, 12 times. Guarantee this is 12. Start with the number.
Okay.
Yep.
12 times, right?
Yep. We need to verify. Had a struggle night.
12.
Bring up the filler list. Yep. And move that out of the way of the. Yep.
All right, let's get rid of the
Hide
breaks
that.
available. There we go. Bring the fill list up to the top left.
There you go.
Okay, we got the 1 down to the 2, 12 times.
Stefan just moving throughout, John.
And 12.
There you go.
John to John. Stefan with the 3.
Now get one more random up for the boxes. Go to 1 through 12 in there. All right, do 12 times. 1 through 6, 7 through 12. Yep. 12 times. You finally get this break off the ground. 4, 5, 4 and 5. Take 4 and 5 out. And then 7, 8, 9, 12.
Yes.
6 out. 7, 8, 9. No.
Yeah.
Right? 7, 8, 9?
7, 8, 9. 11 no.
11, no.
And 12 yes.
Anyway,
There we go.
there's 6 boxes.
Always an adventure.
Always an adventure. Ready?
Okay.
Good luck. First time ripping this year's Marlin. Last seen it plenty, right?
Yes. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the colored inserts. Ageless Alchemy.
Ageless Alchemy. Good luck, everyone. You know who we're looking for? Yamal.
Lamar.
It's a score of the football game.
It's 6-3. Dolphins got a field goal that easy.
All right, good luck all. Simic. Tejan Buchanan on the silver. Go Paz, Noah Lang, Musiala, Phil Foden, unnumbered. Duranville, Pape, Jude, Vinny Jr., 48 out of 150. Vinny Jr. Silly, Minta. Soccer crew, tell me if we see anything big. I know Yamal's big, but Gavi, Fati, Kim, Pavlovich, Mystic Knights, Osimhen, SSC Napoli going to Tejan Buchanan, former Revs player. Who's got Napoli? Is that in the combo? Nope, Napoli. Eric Levine on the Mystic Knights, Osimhen. Vermeeren. Ageless Alchemy, Diego Maradona on the Ageless Alchemy going to Barcelona. That is in the filler. AA6.
I think those aren't
going to John.
Oh, it was a filler. Gotcha.
Yeah. Barcelona, Ageless Alchemy, AA6 going to John in the filler spot. Hoyland, Alexander Arnold, Mertens, Restes, and Julian Alvarez. There you go. Sambo. Face this down. There we go. Renaissance. Santiago Jimenez going to Feyenoord. Matt Camden on the Jimenez Renaissance going to Camden. Congrats. Cardi, Diamande, Veladson. 40 out of 99 on the Lamborde going to Stade. Yeah, it's a case hit. Ant. Stade. 40 out of 199. Gyökeres. Merlin's Chosen Ones, Vitor Roque going to Barcelona. MC14, that's number 4. That's John on the Roque on Merlin's Chosen Ones. Mukoko. Pulisic. Saka. Mystic Knights, Jude. The Real Jude is going to number 1 spot. That's John. Ferguson. Merlin's Chosen Ones, Barcelona, number 6. That's going to John. Joe. Kobe. Nunez, Camavinga, and first auto here, 21 out of 25, Yannick Carrasco going to Atletico. That is Eric 21 out of 25 on the Carrasco auto. Going to Eric. And Valverde. Yeah, sick, Camden. Goncalves. Marcus Thuram, 109 out of 275. Going to Inter Milan. Eric, 109 out of 275 on the Marcus Thuram. Toro Martinez. Mystic Knights. Guerrieri. Rashford. Zidane. Odegaard. And Raspador. That's box 1. Saudi League now. Right. Simon. Hato. Edwards. Ignacio. Restis. Declan Rice. Babadi, I don't know why that was backwards. Marcus Edwards, silver. For Monsverk. Tejan Buchanan. Mukoko. And Mbappe. Enzo Lefi. Mainu. Gavi. Yamal. That's who we're chasing. Yamal Barcelona cards. 27. That is John in the filler. 249 out of 250. Paulo Dybala. Griezmann. Nagalo. Martinez. Silver. And Di Alessio for Roma. Callister, Isaac, Merlin's chosen ones. Ben Doak going to Liverpool. Insert Pagano, Bukhari, Osimhen, Mitoma, Hamilton, Kane, Konate auto going to Liverpool. That is Camden on the Konate base auto. Lamborde, Calamuendo, Bonanote, and Adeyemi 83 out of 99 going to Dortmund. That is Lucas on the Adeyemi out of 99. Halfway through, box number 2. Lopez, Immobile, Declan Rice, Mystic Knights, Gyökeres, going to Sporting. That is Eric. He's a big name, right?
Yes.
Crosso, Mystic Knights, Manswerk, going to Ajax, and Boniface. Dan Byrne, Dembele, Ageless Alchemy, going to Michael Owen. Liverpool on the Ageless Alchemy. Jesus, Sauer, Holland, Dalinga, Ramos, Linson, Tell, Wang, Doku. Last little bit here of box number 2. Santiago Jimenez, 130 out of 299, going to Feyenoord. That is Camden on the Jimenez out of 299. I believe we hit the Jimenez Renaissance. Frimpong, Merlin's Chosen Ones, AFC Ajax, Bertz, Velocian, Talinga, and Salah. 2 down, 4 to go. Anthony Heater. Score the football game.
It's halftime. 9-3.
Is it?
Real barn burner.
Wow, Titans, huh? And both quarterbacks aren't great.
Huntley, 35 yards. Mason Rudolphson,
For who?
Tennessee.
Did Levis get hurt?
I don't know. He's benched her. Levis was injured.
Levis was injured. Box number 3. Good luck. Musiala. Chosen Ones, Tell. Colin Silva. Darwin Nunez with the auto going to Liverpool. That is Matt Camden. Darwin Nunez on the base auto. It's a refractor auto. Refractors, I guess. Congrats, Camden. Pavlovich. Minta. Zidane Sertemir. 120 out of 275 there on the FC Nords. That is in the combo. Eric, 120 out of 275 on the Sertemir. Pause. Leo Sauer. Yeah. Duranville. Rodrigo on the Mystic Knights. That's Real. That is number 5. That is John on the Mystic Knights. And Pasili. Gano. Bakari. Aegis Alchemy. Coleman. Sertemir. Salah going to Liverpool. 337 out of 399 on the Salah. Going to Camden and Liverpool. Toma. Finney. Duranville. Diouf. Dybala on the Mystic Knights. Dembele. Noah Lang. And Hoyland. And last bit here of box number 3. King In Lee. 13 out of 150. Going to PSG, which is Camden. Dan Byrne. Dembele. And Gyökeres. Halfway through, 3 down, 3 to go. Camden doing well for the first 3. Let's see about the next 3. Bruner. Grimaldo. Garnacho. Bele. Enzo Lafie, 5 out of 15. Going to Stade. Combo. No. Matt Camden, 5 out of 15 on the Enzo Lafie. Miley. Sauer. Holland. Pedri. Bruno. Jude Mystic Knights. Lafie is a beast. I'm sure it's Lafay. Camarda. Sorcerer's Auto, Giancarlo Ramos. Going to PSG. That is Camden. Giancarlo Ramos on the Sorcerer's Auto. 28 out of 99 up there. Kind of blends in. Sorcerer's Auto, Giancarlo Ramos. Giancarlo? Yeah. Hato, Edwards. Wahi, 101 out of 199 on the Wahi, going to RC Lens. That is Camden. Giancarlo Stanton. Give me the phonetic pronunciation. Ant. Berea. Osaman. Tuso. Roque. Gonzalo. All right. Close. 84 out of 275 going to Andy Diouf. RC Lens. That is Camden. Because Camden is crushing this break. 84 out of 275. Little bit left of break number 4. Kolomoani. Bose. Roque. Marco Royce. Rhody. Gilcaris, Mystic Knights. Rashford.
No.
You put them in the box?
Yeah.
All right, on to box number 5. I don't see match ball yet. Doesn't mean it can't come out in the next box, but All right, box number 5. See on the Angelus Alchemy. Gonzalez. Mitch. Is a blue Luis Diaz, 35 out of 75, going to Liverpool. That is Matt on the Luis Diaz. Musiala. Dongan on the Chosen Ones. Forbes. Yamal on the Mystic Knights. Going to Barcelona. That is number 8. That is John on the Yamal Mystic Knights. Hoyland. Minta. Foden. Mbappe. Alvarez. Kim. Pavlovich. Diego Gonzalez. Icardi. And Adeyemi. Gyökeres. And copy. Pau Kubarsi, 187 out of 399, going to FC Barcelona. 187 out of 399. That's going to John on the Kubarsi. Pulisic. Martinelli. Salah on the Liverpool Mystic Knights. Odegaard. Diego. Forbes. Ben Doak on the Chosen One. Sashuba upside down, but he's there. Gittins. Ruben Diaz on the auto. Ruben Diaz going to Man City. That is Lucas on the Ruben Diaz auto. Silly. Sancho. Ruiz. Mertens. 136 out of 150 on the Mertens. Fati, Camarda, Pedri, Bino Gittins. Perea, Mansverk on the Mystic Knights, and Zhao. 5 down, 1 to go. Camden stays hot. I don't see a match ball in this half. Do not see a match ball. box number 6. Shevchenko. Mobile. Doku, 172 out of 199. Going to Man City. That is Lucas on the Doku out of 199. Mirren. Chosen ones Yamal. Dongan. Sané. Nunez. Hartman. Auto. Lomborde, 71 out of 150. Going to Stade. That is Camden. 71 out of 150 on the Lomborde auto. Miley. Marta. There's Lewandowski going to Barcelona. 2 out of 275. That is John on the Lewandowski out of 275. Mertens. Dybala. One stack left here of box number 6. Kim. Vinny Jr. on the refractor. Min Jae Kim. Kolomwani. Leao. Camavinga. 8 out of 150 on the Dongan. King and Lee. Holland on the Mystic Knights. And last card of the break, Ben Doak. Appreciate that, Phil. We will get you a recap here in a minute. We will Liverpool top of the table. You're asking the wrong guy, Camden, but I trust you. You're the expert. I am not. But I heard Chris is crushing your, what is it, a Pick'em League?
The Pick'em League.
I don't know if he still is, but I know he was at one point. All I know is you were the top of the table in this break, Camden. So starting off with this nice hit here. Renaissance Jimenez. All right, recap here. Yamal. Yamal again. Yamal again. Gyökeres. Barcy. Alcala, Jimenez, Lewandowski, Diouf, Demir, Thuram, Dybala, Doku, Lamborde, Wahi, Vinny Jr., Dries Mertens, Axel Dongen, Hangin Lee out of 150, Adeyemi out of 99, Luis Diaz out of 75, Enzo Lefebvre out of 15, and on to the autos, Lamberde. So this one went to Stade, which was Camden. This one went to Ruben Diaz, which was Lucas. Konate, that was Camden. Darwin Nunez, that was Camden. And Gonzalo Ramos, thanks Ant PSG, that was Camden. And Yannick Carrasco out of 25, that is Atletico, which was Eric Levine. And then, last but not least, the case hit Renaissance, Santiago Jimenez going to Feyenoord, that was Camden. Appreciate the fill, especially appreciate the fill, John. John really got this off the ground tonight, got the filler filled.
Thank you, John.
Appreciate that. Let's take a look here. Looks like that is the last break of the night, everyone. Appreciate the fills. Thanks for bearing with us in some of the issues we had, but we're confident we got it right. Took a little time, and rewatching some videos, but confident we got it right. Going back to the tape and the random, so appreciate that and apologize for that issue and the frustration, but we got it right. Appreciate the 3 breaks tonight. We will see you back on Wednesday. Chris should be back. I will be here with Chris, so you can stop looking at me on the camera. Chris should be back Wednesday and Friday. I will be back on Wednesday. Louth will be back on Friday. Camden, John, Anthony, Augie, Corey, Stefan, Matt, everyone else that hung out tonight, appreciate that. We will upload some videos and we will catch you on Wednesday.